Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today is going to be the start of our nursery process. Right now, this second room we have in our apartment was our office, and we are transitioning it into be the nursery, but also we might be moving, so we're not like decorating or setting anything up yet. Right now we're just trying to organize and get everything like sold that we're getting rid of, and just kind of, you know, just know what we're doing. So I'll show you right now what it looks like. I have this giant pile behind me. This bassinet is all baby stuff. This is my old desk, and I have some stuff on there that I have listed for sale. And we're gonna be getting rid of that desk. And this side is like Peter's half of the office, so we have to go through all this and figure out what we're keeping, what we're getting rid of, what we need to store. And then inside of this closet is more baby stuff. So our plan is to take all the baby stuff out, then go through Peter's half and get all of that stuff organized, and just try to keep this room mostly empty. So that way, if we do end up moving, then we don't have to like do any crazy organization while we're trying to pack. Or if we do end up staying here, then the room will be empty and we can start turning it into a nursery. So I'm not gonna record a whole lot of the process of us moving stuff out, so I'll just kind of do like little updates every once in a while. All right guys, we're making progress. We got all of our baby stuff out here, which is a lot. And then we have this pile of stuff to sell. And then we're slowly but surely making progress in here. And I'll explain more about this after, but if we do end up staying here, then we're gonna keep this half of the closet as storage. So right now we're just kind of getting that set up with some of Peter's stuff. Holy cow guys, I am so tired. So it's been a while. Peter left to go hang out with my dad, and I probably should have taken a nap, but I didn't. I just laid on the couch and watched some YouTube videos. But I wanted to show you guys the progress. This is by far the most progress we have ever made. Like, I feel super good about what we did, but I still have a lot left to do. So I didn't get to film a whole lot of like an intro to this video because Peter was only here for a short amount of time, so I just wanted to kind of hurry up and get started. But this is my third time cleaning out the office, like starting this whole process. And I filmed the first 2 times. So the first time I did it, I started out like with what our office normally looked like. And I got rid of pretty much everything that was in and on my desk, and I sold a lot of that stuff. And it looked pretty good in here. But then I could only get to a certain point without Peter's help because I didn't know what he wanted to keep or what he wanted to get rid of or what was trash. So like I said, I could only get to a certain point without his help. And of course, I always started like when he was at work, and then he would come home and he was too tired to like keep going. So then the office would slowly but surely get super messy. Hence the second time of me like going through the office. Peter was working late with his brother, and I had just like some random energy. It was super late, it was like 10 p.m. and I had this random burst of energy. So I came in here and I did round 2 of like making piles of things to sell and going through trash and organizing, and it looked super good in here. Like I had everything was like in piles where it needed to be organized. It looked really great. And then again, I had, obviously Peter wasn't gonna come home at 11:30 and like organize the office. So then again, we had the same thing happen where it just got shoved full of stuff. It is so exhausting to have to continue to go through the same process. Like, I will not be doing this a 4th time. Let me show you what we did. So Peter's desk, we cleared it all off and we took it apart, and we're probably going to store that at our brother and sister-in-law's house, just because it's a really nice desk and I would like to keep it, but if we stay here we don't have room for it, and if we move then we will have room for it and we'll pull it back out. We cleaned off the bar cart like I wanted to do, so I'm going to post that for sale. Then let me scoot over. This half of the room, as before you saw, there's like the bassinet and all that baby stuff, which is still just sitting in the living room. One of my goals today that I wanted to do that we didn't get to do was to take apart this desk and go drop it off at our friend's house, the people who are taking it. That will happen eventually. This is also another area that I very quickly fill up with stuff, which I need to not do. The office, you guys didn't get, sorry, not the office. The closet, you guys didn't get to see because there was stuff in front of it. But let me just show you. So before, we had, there was like a huge box full of baby stuff and it was on the floor. It took up everything. Like it took up a lot of room. So I know this half doesn't necessarily look very organized, but it is. So this is like some random stuff that like has to stay in here because I don't have anywhere else to put it. These things I might be able to reorganize up there and get them to fit, but then we have all of our games and Peter's books, and then all of these shelves, this is his camera equipment that he uses. And then this here, this is my waxing stuff. And then, whoa. And then these two bottom drawers is like all of Peter's extra diabetes supplies. With this, we have two options again. If we don't move, we're gonna keep all of this stuff over here because we don't have anywhere else to put it. And we'll use this half of the closet for baby stuff if we need it. I would like to have this closet literally just for like storage and for extra stuff, but we'll have to see because babies, you know, they don't have a lot of stuff. They don't need to have a lot of stuff, but you never know. Or if we end up moving, then at least we will have gone through like all of this stuff. I would just have to pack, as where before, like it was all just like unorganized and it was a mess. And now I just know, like literally, eventually, once I get this room put together, everything will just be in this closet. But let me show you what it looks like out here. This is, ugh, the worst part. So usually when I'm going through stuff, I'm really good at like not making piles, and I'll put stuff where it needs to go as I'm like finding it. But I did not do that today because I was so tired already just starting the process. So I have a lot of like little piles to go through. This is the biggest one. This is all of our baby stuff that we have bought. This isn't even all of it. We have a tote in the garage as well. But this is stuff that like people have given us, stuff that we have had already. So this is the part, whenever I end up putting this stuff back into the office, that's when it looks like crazy hectic to me, and then I just like lose focus. So all of this stuff I just need to put back in the office because there's nothing else I can do. And then we have these piles on the table. This is Peter's. He needs to take that to work. This pile I need to give to people. This pile I just need to find somewhere to put it because they don't belong with the other books, but I don't want to get rid of them. That coffee we need to give to Peter's brother. This whole pile is stuff that we're selling, so I need to post it. And then this stuff just needs to go in the bedroom. If I would have just like put stuff away while we were cleaning, all I would have to do is put the baby stuff away, but I didn't. So Peter's home. I don't know how much of this I'm gonna get done today. I'll probably finish the rest tomorrow or sometime, and you guys will see. Hi guys, it's the next day and I'm in my jacket and my hat because I'm about to leave, but I had just a few minutes, so I wanted to just show you guys the little bit of progress we made last night. We did really good in the office. It's practically empty. This desk we are going to take down today and go drop it off to our friends, And I think they'll probably take that chair as well. So these two, we can just pretend that these aren't here. And then this stuff, all of this stuff besides that desktop, I posted for sale. This is the last bunch of stuff I have to sell, which is so nice because, like I mentioned earlier, this is my third time going through the office, and every time I've had quite a bit of stuff to sell. It's about the same amount of stuff every time. And the rule that I set for myself is that if I still have it after a week of it being listed, then I just give it to Goodwill because it's not worth it to just keep trying to sell stuff. I feel super, super good. I finally feel like we accomplished what we needed to accomplish, because the biggest thing for me was getting rid of the 2 desks, because those were the things that we kept like putting stuff on, and then that's when we would start going backwards in our progress. Peter is working out with his friend, and he should be home sometime around like 12ish. And then I'm gonna come home, eat some breakfast / lunch. And then when Peter gets home, we're gonna take apart the desk, and then I am going to go through all of the baby stuff, which is gonna take a long time. The only problem is that like I haven't been organizing it as we've been getting stuff, so it's all just kind of like thrown in together. There's no rhyme or reason to it. What I want to do is I want to start making piles of stuff, so that way, like, if we do end up staying here, then I already know kind of like what we have and what needs to go where. And if we end up moving, then it'll all just get thrown back into a mess probably. But that's our plan. And it's gonna be nice when it's done. Okay, so it's sometime later. We just spent the last, it only took us like 5 minutes. The last couple of minutes organizing all of the baby stuff and putting it into piles. Because before, stuff was just shoved in places. I didn't know what we had or whatever. So I'll show you really quick. This pile, we have all of the baby clothes. Then we have 2 diaper bags in a little bag. This is the bassinet, the Snuggle Me, and the baby's special blanket. We've got like travel section, like these are travel things, then snoo things, and then nanit things. Nursery decoration, feeding / teething, as well as that bottom drawer. This thing has baby wash, diapers, and wipes, and that is our letter board. All of those boxes are baby clothes, and then this is our little swing and rocker thing that my cousin got for us, and then all of the books we have so far. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to find the best way to organize this stuff that we have, because right now all we have is this bin, that cart, and then the bassinet, and I don't want to just start shoving stuff in places again, because that is how we got really unorganized last time. So I know this is a lot of me just like showing you what we've done, but like I just feel like it'd be boring if you watch just sit here and talk back and forth. So I will bring you guys back after we have everything put away, and I'll show you how we organized it, and then we'll go over our next steps. I'm back, looking a little bit more tired and run down than before, but we are done with part 1 of the whole office. Now I can't even call it an office. I'm just calling it the nursery now because that's what it's gonna be. So I'm finishing up cooking my ramen. I don't want to hear any of this ramen isn't good for you, blah blah blah. I eat ramen. I grew up on ramen. Your girl is probably part ramen, okay? That's that. Our living room is back to being open, thank goodness. And I'll show you how we organized in here. Have any of you watched The Big Comfy Couch? If so, you know what this doll is. Unfortunately, I lost her clothing, so she's a naked doll. But I was looking this up and these dolls are selling on eBay for like almost $200, which is crazy. If only I had the clothing, but whatever. So this is the organized view of all of our baby stuff. Right here we still have all of the books, and then these two things I need to open up, but I wanted to make a video of it. Then this thing, I mentioned doing a giveaway at the end of my pregnancy, and this thing I'm just gonna kind of gather some stuff that I want to use for the giveaway, so that's that. Then in this bassinet we have this is all this stuff that we have, like the decor, I guess you could say, for the nursery. So we have like the blankets, a rug, we have this little basket, you know, all this stuff. And then I went through all of the clothes that you saw in that pile, and those consolidated into these 2 boxes. So I just added them on top of all the other boxes of clothes that we have been gifted so far. And then this cart I was able to keep empty, which I'm going to try to keep it that way. And then in this bin we have, I know it maybe looks like a mess, but it's very organized. So in here we have my diaper bags, we have all of the feeding stuff, and all of the travel stuff. So the carriers, the swaddles, all of that we have in this bin. I can't even tell you guys how much of a relief this is to be done. Like, holy cow. I think like the whole nesting thing started super early for me, because it wasn't even like oh yeah, we'll get it done when we get it done. It was like I woke up anxious to get this finished. And now I feel like I can relax now that it's done. We sold the bar cart, so this part of the office looks a little messier, I think, than before. But once we sell everything behind the chairs, then we'll be completely done. That is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys will stick around. I don't know. I hope you guys will watch the rest of the videos of this whole process, because I am super excited for what our nursery is going to look like. I already have like a pretty exact idea. Also, this weekend, Peter planned a surprise weekend for Valentine's Day. So stay tuned for that vlog, because I think it'll be a good one. But other than that, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day or afternoon or evening, whenever you're watching this. And I will see you when I see you.